Over so soon? Why, signal come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Would you mind coming over here?
My fate is
Weird done for. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Is that it?
That I have. And 'tis all
Truly?
We owe you a great debt, sir. Hurry along to your grandfather now, Rog.
I will. I promise.
Rog?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle.
Grandfather!
Oh, hush. You don't...
Very sorry, Grandfather.
And you. Pray, take this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for...
Need anything? Greetings. Faring well,
Might not one of the bandits in Burnworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? That shan't resist.
Just leave me be.
best buy what you...
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and... See the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I have. Many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. You hope to see you again.
A forgery. I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
My heart shies from the thought of using.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss your... You see, in my life... Come, I trust... Follow my lead. Good day, Ibra. Now, I have a bit of business to attend. Ah, you again.
What is it?
He ought to be finished by now. You have done... My partners shall be You have certainly earned your reward. And I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I suppose I can always run.
I'm tired.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much. Right, I'd best get going. Sir...
I fear we have done Sir Offulf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
'Tis loathsome being the bearer of such ill tidings.
Reckon your road's been a long... Trade towns can make you right sick of crowd. But here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business with you. Interested in my wares?
If this is where I fall...
I must
Is ought to miss you. I'm nodding off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Nebo! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
This brute has quite a temper.
I cannot use their rage to our advantage. villains! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Well fought, Arisen. We can ill afford to grow overcome. Our foe is not yet routed.
Not there. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I grant you roaring flame.
You'll not live to regret this. Well aimed, right where it hurts.
I can grasp on your strength, but I shall never understand.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Would anyone care to push?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
Too slow.
Efficiency at its best.
Once more! It started raining, Master.
The weather may yet turn fierce. Best we keep moving.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
This downpour seems unlikely to abate.
There's naught to be done but suffer our wet boots.
arisen. Where open flame.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Mayhap we could camp here till goblins approach.
You scared? You should be.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Come on then. Let's stand.
My word. This ox cart has been destroyed. The work of goblins, mayhap. Careful now.
Come on! Don't drag it! Your valuables, and I might just let you live.
I shall act of my own. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
These fiends will be truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. You need not rest on my account, Master. I've never felt more alive. An astounding discovery. Indeed. Good on you for being so obsessed. Servant.
That it feels wonderful to strike through.
Let my magic be universal to the enemy.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Come on.
Don't drag me!
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Understood.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really now? Really now. You mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
This hustle and bustle puts me right.
What delights might there be? Gotta earn all the gold I can while I'm here.
Gather round, gather round.
You're the Arisen. Aye? A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as a potential ally to your cause. 'Twould do you no favors if he were to... And bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost... You have your orders. Read them and...
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off!
But I've got the coin, I swear!
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it!
'Tis uncommon for a lad of...
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! Thank you again, sir. You don't know how...
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's always... Now listen, 'tisn't much.
This is for you.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount.
Do come again.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. I don't believe it. How did you know I wanted? Never mind. I'll treasure it. You've my thanks, sir. And pray let me return the favor someday.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay your kindness was a genuine one.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent. Those of other races differ so in design. That's all 'tis mind. Curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a...
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but you would simply get fascinating. Such as this bowstring. Well, why do you stare? I suppose I sought inspiration. The timing could not be... Forgive me. I should not... Every elf undergoes this trial. I have been training most diligently. Indeed, I fear I grew so vexed with myself, thanks to you. I now have... It might be just what I need to find my aim. Many thanks. But this is no place to practice. That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me. For now...
Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Oh, I can't complain.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So... Will you check the price? Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, sir. I get along with everyone. Well, just about.
Seems I've caught someone's eye.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ear. As I informed you, should Disa denounce your yet if we are to prove you right, it was delayed so that the central players in the court, none, would be able to only select members of the... If your Majesty is to be counted among them, the citizenry have called up... What say you? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village. Finally, there is a call for...
There is no...
There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate the... I have attempted to do the same through my own... Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen... There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar. A Majesty, many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her. For his loyalty, our laws dictate that, Your Majesty. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of... What say you? Might you be willing to aid me? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost... Should you be discovered...
Pray, follow me. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp and set out again later.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Puts me in awe when you song it last.
Peruse at your leisure.
I'm not sure what to do with this.
Would you care to stay and talk? I'm glad. I'm rather fond. I ne'er imagined a city could be. And how could I have? Oft did I long. My mother has always procured the thing. Of course, in the end, you were the one. That's all right. I wanted to give you something in return by way of... My apologies, friend. But I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Interested in my wares? These old bones grow weary.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? We have arrived.
Hi. Faring, would you care to join me? I'd not say no. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here. Say, you're not from round here, are you? How I long to learn more. She's always telling me how... After all, if the world... It seems unfair that I... But listen to me, what... My apologies, friend. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope...
Interested in my wares?
What should I get up to today?
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles. Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Here we are.
Hoi, friend! Have you any time for me today? There's something I've come to understand during my... Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to... For it made me painfully aware of my own position. I want to live a life I can proudly... I tire of enduring my mother's looking at this box. 'Tis proof that I am not... 'Tis something though it came to me through... Pray, take this with my thanks. Now, I may not be able to wander the city again for some. Thus, I cannot say where. Though I feel sure. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring... It was not a burden upon the lad.
I quite agree. Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? We're here, Master.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Sir Augustine is to return to Vermund. Mayhap I ought pretend I ne'er heard that. He and my mother are politically opposed, you see. A fact for which he was effectively exiled. He'll find no safe harbor here. If you mean to escort him, you'd best be cautious, friend.
The sooner my duties are concluded, the better. I've no time for point.
Now.
Someone comes looking for a fight.
For it,
One must take pride in their charge. Should you aspire clearing the high roads of such obstructions, but our hands are oft overfull.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Sometimes I wonder.
Such quietude is a blessing. Hubris is man's worst enemy. A fine place to sit. Are we beyond?
Very dental scratch on my arms and armor.
Such quietude is a blessing.
We shall remain here.
You are the... Follow me!
I'm partial to a little quiet. So stiff after a day's patrol. I dare say I could forget.
Fine place to cast off the stresses of the...
'Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's scheme? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve them. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we... My word, could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his...
Me?
Then start searching, you fool.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my mind.
Can't afford to retire at my age.
What should I get up to today?
That
All places were so welcoming.
always sets me to
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Time to hit the sack. There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
This isn't much to go on.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to. if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little. To think, 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid, you have done well, your Majesty.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crownflowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your do not forget that we work to serve.
Follow me, if you would.
What am I to do? Hail, friend. I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. Fear not. I only ask your name. I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing? There.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
You've come. Glad to so. What say you? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
I quite agree.
Shall we get some rest then?
Never did I dream you would grow so mighty, Arisen. You're a sight to behold. What marvelous ill fortune that I should suffer you twice. I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right. But so many lives could be snuffed in a single moment. 'Tis unjust. On this! That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. It will be an honor to serve by...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
It's the same. They are. Just how I like it. Well met, sir. Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about me.
I have a feeling there's good quality out here.
Peruse at your neck.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
As a matter of fact, I find myself reflecting on the time I fell in battle.
It is a shame most difficult to bear, I'm sure.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray, well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for... Many thanks. Hold on a moment. You see, one of the children we kept... Malcolm, his name is. He's this building's very old. Might I impose on you to...
Let us begin by gathering information.
'Tis as you say.
The other day, I chanced to snout. That's not so strange. And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are...
Malcolm's been really into exploring. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who...
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
Is Malcolm all right? He was supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up.
I'm not much of a talker, me.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run so late. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Anything could be lurking here.
What's the wind blow my fur every which way?
I wonder what it was, Malcolm. Malcolm? All he's don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report our results?
Wickedness has no hold.
Vault! Ah, but you mentioned Rub. Come, I fear there's not a prey. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the... Look, there, a hole. There is naught to be done, but let us make haste.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Malcolm, thank goodness you have my it.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books.
Truly, perhaps we ought to...
Shall we follow, Master?
You are correct.
Battle is best avoided here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a finding. Why, I've ne'er... Might I ask that you know we cannot allow the knowledge... We ought to entrust it. As for you, Malcolm...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange... Let's investigate this place.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
This place is You're always good for a laugh.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
and I shall remain by your side.
Well met. This here's the... I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Exploring.
It is good to see you are well.
Dead on my feet. Got any good stories to share? Got any good... Thanks.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business.
Oh, my joints have been aching something fierce of late. Maybe I think my juice was for the
Someone to talk to. Suppose that's enough for one day.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
A good sleep will ensure... I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I did not come here by choice.
Tomorrow.
An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world.
I'm not leaving. Need someone to talk to.
So tired. Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
I always have a warm welcome for a customer.
make room for my next shipment.